Howdy guys, so today me and my girlfriend are going to be going out and we're going to be seeing the blood moon. Apparently there's one today and then there's going to be another one that comes in November. So I've never experienced a blood moon myself. My girlfriend says she had about 10 years ago, but it's been a while, so we'll see what it looks like and how things turn out. Alright guys, we're back and currently we are on Suicide Bridge, otherwise known as the bridge, by some people at least. It's got a lot of different names. Right now we're on a railroad, so say hi. She's tired. She also slipped like 3 times on the way in, or I should say the way up rather. Oh, it's a lot. I haven't been here in like at least a year or so, so a lot of these things are both the same and have changed. I'm pretty sure there hasn't been any things on this railroad in a while, but I figure this is probably one of the best ways to get an easy sight at the blood moon, presuming we can see it, because like almost everywhere we go there's just tons of trees everywhere, which like, I mean, kind of figures, but still it would have been nice if we could actually see through some of this stuff, but that's why we got an vantage point that we're gonna hopefully get to in time. Blood moon lasts today and supposedly tomorrow, so if for whatever reason we don't get to see it today, we can always see it tomorrow, maybe by going to some like parking structure or something as a last resort. But you know, nature's a lot better. This is probably going to be one of the few spots that will get a vantage point, because otherwise we just go to the railroad on the normal road and stuff. But I imagine this is probably going to be the best bet to stop over here. So that didn't work very well. We weren't actually able to see like the moon or the sunrise for that matter. There's so many fucking trees. So we're gonna try to see if we can see it from one more spot. If not, we'll just move on to the next day and then we will try it again. So we're back a little bit later than the last time when we were going, because we went to a different location and I started to look up some facts about where the moon would be and whatnot, and we were way too early. We were going there like right at sunset, which was about like 8:30, when the actual effect doesn't even start until 10:40 something or whatever, and then I think it doesn't even take full effect until like 11 or 12 or something. Right now we're in like an empty parking lot, just so it's kind of us. Isolated. Yeah, isolated. The moon is kind of behind some clouds, and in hindsight my parking job is not exactly the easiest to see it, but like there aren't exactly any spots that I can line it up just right. But so far it's the exact same, it's normal. We will try to record a little bit at least of once it actually does go red, because mind you, so this was, how long ago have you seen a blood moon?
Almost 10 years.
10 years? I have never seen a blood moon in my life. I think I saw like a little bit of an eclipse, but aside from that, I haven't really seen one before. I never even heard of it. As much as I did pay attention in astronomy, I didn't really care much about that. Not even that I didn't care, it's rather I just didn't really remember it. All right, well, we'll update you once everything changes. Just get a little frame of reference. This is on the tablet recording. That's the moon. Obviously, the tablet's not exactly quite as good as a normal thing, but it's like, this is actually pretty close to how I see it. It's barely visible right now, and that's how it looks to me. So we're using my girlfriend's phone to record this clip, so it's going to be a little bit kind of different. But that's what the moon looks like so far. We're still kind of here, ready for when it starts to change. but it's definitely going to be a slow process, but this is what it looks like so far. So it might be a little difficult to see, but it is starting. You can actually see it. It looks like it's actually easier to see on the phone than it is in person, to be honest, because it's just, okay. But it is, like, getting there. Because it's already, like, almost all dark, and I think it's starting the process of, like, coming into being a little more red. Because it's a blood moon, red. But, like, in all reality, it's definitely getting more interesting. It looks like it's an actual blood moon when we zoom out. It looks like it's there, like it's red. Obviously, in person, it's a little darker than it is on the phone, but because, like, frankly, from my point of view, I can't really see it. Like, it's barely visible. On the phone, it comes out a lot easier because for some reason it can, detect it better on the phone. Oh, there. But, like, in person, I can barely see it. Okay, so it's pretty close to, I think, is it technically the end of the lunar cycle then? Or getting close to? Well, it's getting close to becoming dull, and then eventually it's supposed to be at least going red. But now it's just a matter of waiting at this point. Obviously, I don't want to, like, continuously record for God knows how long, because that would be kind of tiring on both us and just in general tiring. But let's see how this goes. This right here was my attempt at a time lapse, but it didn't really catch anything from what I can see. So we tried to see it. I tried recording a time lapse of it, but I wasn't exactly able to really catch it. Obviously, other people have live streams out there, and they were actually able to see it. I don't necessarily want to use clips from their live streams because obviously, if we didn't see it, I don't want to give something that I never really got to see. If that makes any sense, I want you guys to, like, experience it with me, and I'm kind of upset that we didn't get to experience it as much this time. I did check. I know that there's another one in November on the 8th. And I definitely want to make a second video so that we can maybe actually see it. Maybe we can do a little more research and find out, like, where a better spot to look at it is, or maybe check ahead of time, see if the clouds are going to be visible or not, if that does help us any. But hopefully you guys enjoyed our at least attempt at catching the blood moon. I'm a little bit upset we didn't get to, but it is what it is. But we'll see you in the next video, though. Peace out.